Hello cyberspace, my name is Paradox and welcome back to Needy Streamer Overload, where today we somehow managed to hit 106,000 subscribers. I don't know if that was scripted or if I'm just really lucky. Also, still don't know what the secret text is. We're a little behind on reading her shit, so let's see. What have you been saying? I got DM'd about a potential sponsorship. Yo, a sponsorship? We're entering the big leagues, baby. Let's see what it says. We'd like you to do a review for our new NATO-flavored cola, blah blah. And they said they'll pay me with a year's supply of NATO-flavored cola. Yeah, why not? A job's a job, I'll do my best. But wow, this means I'm a real professional streamer now. I mean, if all they're paying you with is the cola, I wouldn't do that. I wish I could see my stream ideas without having to, like, be a streaming day. Oh, boy. A streamer's voice is their lifeline, but don't take too many or bad shit will happen. Oh, cool. We have new pills dropped. Because I'm wondering why she looks so fucking awful. Okay, that helped. Okay, that's enough of that. We're doing pretty well in everything but stress. Honestly, I think, if we can, let's hang out and then we'll do the social media. Because I think that'd be the best way to knock stress down and then bring it up a little, but also gain followers. We're fucking gaming. Man, I've been trying for hours, but I still can't beat this boss battle. Maybe I should get P-Chan to grind levels for me, lol. Please don't be mad at me if I do. I thought that would bring the stress bar down a lot more. I just remembered this game I played where you become some big shot who has global influence or whatever. I actually got so into it I ended up skipping meals and stuff. But anyway, I noticed recently that a lot of people these days like to play games where you have the power to rule the world, and even reduce populations and stuff. And some people also truly believe that's what's happening in our world and make up these wild boogeymen to direct their rage at. I don't blame them though. I think considering the times we live in, it's not so strange that people want something or someone to be angry at. But we should all be working together. Please, this is my only wish as the internet angel. Sounds good, doesn't it? Lol, I'm gonna say that and see how the stream viewers react. They are my little guinea pigs. Only one government 30 years later. That's kind of hilarious. I thought you had me going for a moment. I thought you weren't completely insane. Just mostly. Alright, and then adults piss me off so bad. Ugh, they're all disgusting scum, and yet they still want to act like they're hot shit. She's kind of real for that. I wish there was a real emote. Can we get a real emote? Anyway, let's post on social media. I'm sure that'll be good for your mental health. Can anything last forever? People say beauty exists because there is decay. But is that really the case? I want to be the one thing that lasts forever in your life, so always keep me in your thoughts. That way, hold on. Hold on. Okay. That way I can be with you anywhere at any time. What do you spend your super chats on? Stuff for your boyfriend? I love you. Well, she's certainly not spending her super chats on stuff for me. Nothing lasts forever, not on the internet, at least. No matter how big you get as a streamer, you only hit your peak once, and then everyone forgets about you. But what matters more now is that at this very moment, there are people out there who like me. That is the harsh reality of the internet. Where are our chats? It's not going to let me open them. We'll read them at nighttime. Looks like the best way to get views is to jump on whatever game bandwagon is happening at the time. Let's players be like, plays the same game as everyone else, plays in the same way as everyone else, is surprised when people get bored of their content. But me too, I'm jumping on this shit, no dignity, only view counts. Yeah, I don't do that. I just play the games I want to. I think it's more fun that way. People who bash fast food and cheap restaurants just want to pretend they're rich, lol. Dude, fast food is great. Cheap restaurants, I don't know, 50-50, but like, if you find one or two fast food places you like, I will get your secret text. If you find one or two fast food places you kind of like, then whatever. Most of the time, you just know what you're getting, which is nice. Like, fast food tastes like shit, but I know what it tastes like, so I'm not surprised when it tastes like shit. Anyway, time to stream. Sponsorship. I worry about sponsorships losing us followers. It feels a little early to be doing sponsorships. I think the conspiracy theory stream will be the way to go, and then let's see, what do we have for... Okay, tomorrow we'll do video and hangout, so we'll do the conspiracy theory stream today. Let's do it. Because I think that'll bring stress up, but tomorrow we bring it back down, and we do okay. We'll just become a conspiracy theory streamer. It does really well. Hi cuties, it's Kangel, the Napoleon of the streaming world. That's a fucking title right there. 21,390 viewers, 389 viewers. Okay, who's spamming chat? I don't know if I have to do anything about spam. Okay, I'm gonna do something about spam. Revolution. Who's Napoleon? That'll be a really funny one to talk about. Revolutionary Girl Kangel. Isn't that an anime? Just not Kangel. Revolutionary Girl something. In 30 years, our world could be ruled by one body, or so the New World Order conspiracy theory goes. I think that's an actual conspiracy theory. Another rabbit hole to go down. Which is really funny if we're doing actual conspiracy theories. It's honestly not a bad streaming idea. Conglomerates are scheming to create an incredibly disparate society they will eventually take over. What's a conglomerate? Super chat it. Questions are great for super chats. The division has already begun. Don't buy into it. Believe what you believe. I'm already taking action. Against what? They're even trying to reduce the world population to 1 billion. Or so the conspiracy theorists say. That's scary. I want to live in an equal society. Yeah, why not? Always read at least 2 comments, even if one of them is just conspiracy spouting bullshit. I don't know what I meant by that. What would the world be like ruled by one government? Some say we'd all be forced to worship Lucifer. I don't know how I feel about worshipping a fallen angel. Being an angel myself. Aren't you technically a fallen angel? Because you're on Earth? You could be a fallen angel. That's what I'm saying. Your frowny face is so cute. I'm kind of curious about what kind of world. Can I swap that one out for... No, I did that wrong. I don't know how to manage these completely, but whatever. I didn't come here for politics. It's a conspiracy stream. It's called Only One Government 30 Years Later. This is interesting, but I don't know if you should be talking about it. That's a more logical concern. Oh, I accidentally deleted someone's comment. Oops. I didn't mean to do that. I just found the best way to scroll is to click and drag. You should do another stream like this. It's time to read some comments. That's scary. I want to live in an equal society. Yeah, but just sitting around and complaining isn't going to change anything. I mean, isn't that exactly what you're doing, though? We must fight. There is no living without fighting. I don't know if that's the right message to be sending. I'm kind of curious about that kind of world. Sure, you can be a passive observer, but what about taking direct action? Be the change you want to see. That's a better message, but the intentions are gray. I shall be the new god of this world. That's definitely not the right message to be sending. No matter what the world comes to, please don't lose faith in me, okay? Bless. Alright. So we are shooting to be a cult leader now. I feel like if we keep going down this rabbit hole, it's not going to end well. But hey, 85,000 followers is a lot. We need to do something to knock the stress, though. To be honest, sometimes I think the internet is such a mess because there are too many people, so what if we reduce the population by 90%? Just a shower thought, I'd never actually want to make that happen. I made my boyfriend buy me a tablet so I can draw fan art of you, Kangel. That's really fucked up if you look at it in the perspective of not the internet. I think that no matter where you go on the internet, you're always bound to end up fighting one way or another. Those who do not fight will not survive. That's kind of true. You know, you're more stressed than you were before, but you look happier. What's up with that? She did not look happy for that one frame. I reached 100,000 subscribers. This is my first time reaching so many. I don't know what's going to happen from here, so I'm a bit nervous, but it feels good to see my stats climb. I know I'm always complaining about the nerds and stuff, but I wouldn't be here without their support and their faith. I need to thank them for their devotion. They are the ones that turned me from an internet-addicted girl to an angel. For my next stream, I'm going to talk a bit about the internet and try to tell everyone how grateful I am for all of them. Yeah, we reached 100k a little bit ago, girl. We're almost at 200k. You're a little behind the schedule on this one, but that's okay. We are going to hang out. Can we travel? Maybe going out would be better. 72 or flat 70. Well, here we go again. What's something you guys are really into these days? Mine is a secret. I love everything about P-chan. I feel like my brain is gonna leak out of my head from how good it feels. I want to have sex tomorrow, too. No shame. Yeah, I don't like how you just appeared back in your thing. P-chan, I love you, 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 I love you. I love you. Was getting her affection to 100 not a good idea? She couldn't handle the overdose of love. Is that it? Is that actually the end of the game? What? Are you serious? That's it? I can still hear the texts coming in. You know, I'm very happy with that ending, but I'm also incredibly disappointed. I really hope that didn't just fuck my save and I have to replay all of that again. Thank you for dosing. Press anywhere to proceed. I cannot fucking believe. Oh, that's cool. You can look through fan art. That's really cool. I cannot fucking believe. Oh, do I only get to open one? Because whatever. I didn't think about... I thought if I maxed the good stat, then it would be a good thing. I mean, I guess it was a good thing, but... Alright, so we need to consider that maxing stats, even if they're good, is also a problem. Which is a problem because our affection is really high. Alright, so we need a way to reduce affection and stress. Which is kind of a problem. Or we need something that's not gonna max out affection, but also reduce stress. I guess it's gonna... No, sleeping's not gonna help. I mean, the medication would, but I'm still kind of... Even if we already got an ending, I'd still like to hold true to not... Integrity. We need to keep our integrity. Or, you know what we could do? I mean, this kind of works, but we could do something that reduces affection. No, let's try this. That's fucking adorable. Variety TV shows are really good inspiration for my streams. If there's anything you guys would like me to do, let me know in the replies. Maybe I could do something that we could all have fun with. I love you so much. I always think about you when I'm taking drugs. You already commented that. TV producers and editors are really on another level. Well, I guess that's why they're paid to do TV and not me. I'll keep doing my best, though. I feel you. Maybe I'll talk about conspiracy theories again today. I got hella views last time. But you know, I'm a little scared... I'm a little scared that the more I talk about conspiracy theories, the more I'll buy into them. But I don't think I have to dwell too much on that. But I don't think I have to dwell too much on that, and plus, I guess believing in them is kind of like its own brand of happiness for those that do. I think I'll talk about microchips next. Those are one of my favorites. I remember watching a talk show once, and this guy on it was talking about an urban legend, and the other guest was like, "You got microchipped, didn't you?" And the guy was like, "I could tell you, but then I'd have to kill you," with the most deadpan face ever. That was what made me look into this whole microchip business in the first place. I guess I want to talk about it because of how plausible it is. Displays how much I love you. It'd be sad if I don't love you enough, but if I love you too much, I might be hard to handle, so try to strike a good balance. Yeah, I found that out the hard way. I'm really curious what happens if I max out or stress. You can only succeed online if you can use every situation to your advantage, no matter how bad it is. All attention is good attention. As some say, I'm Orb. Alright, so we need a way to bring the stress down and not the affection up. Boy, I don't know if 74 stress is gonna be enough to stream. I mean, shit, worst case, we'll go back and I'll see what happens if I max out her stress. That'll be a fun ending to get. We were watching a romance movie, and when a sex scene came up, P-Chan got embarrassed and looked away, even though we fuck all the time, lol. Shy P-Chan is cute. Not me, though. I watched the whole thing, Lamau. I guess every streamer has to do karaoke sooner or later. People love to see their favorites sing, after all. Maybe I'll even get a record deal as Kangel. I could get my own theme song. What would I call it? I'm obsessed with the internet, so maybe something like Internet Overdose, or maybe that's too weird. Well, anyway, I guess I'll go with a karaoke stream next. That could be fun. Why do you look like that? Once when I was a kid, I rage quit so hard that I threw the controller into the TV and got it stuck like a shuriken. Do that on stream, that'd make for great content. Okay, let's see. This should theoretically not stress her out. It doesn't look like it does either, which is great. So let's do the thank you stream. We're somehow managing it. That affection bar is way too high, and so is that stress bar. And as it turns out, it's very hard to produce stress and affection at the same time. Angel on Earth, thanks for 100k. It feels like just yesterday we were celebrating 10k. Oh wait. Hey cuties, it's me, Kangel, the Internet Angel. Party time. It's nice that I can keep my stream streak up without having to get her more stressed. This came at a very convenient time. Maybe we can do another one for 200k. We did it, y'all. 100k. Woo. To celebrate, I'll tell you guys a little bit more about myself. Do you think by, like, 100 million, she's going to be telling people that she's actually a horrible person? You've grown so much as an angel. Wow, your channel grew so big so fast. Yeah, really came out of nowhere with that one. Our super popular angel. I did not think the climb would be this quick. I'm an angel that came down to Earth from heaven to save everyone on the internet. It's honestly a really good stream gimmick. Default settings too strong. I did consider doing the idea of, like, having a lore. I even considered potentially being a VTuber to play into having a lore, but I decided against it. Not Kangel, that was just Paradox lore. I feel like you've said something similar before. Thank you for coming to bless us. It's so gross down here, you should go back. Kinda real for that. The internet is so oversaturated with users and content that it's hard to tell what to believe in. Whenever you feel lost, I want you to know that you can believe in me. And all believers will be saved. You just need to have faith in me. Okay, this is bordering cult levels again. As the Internet Angel, I will always be by your side. Well, isn't that sweet? I'm so glad to have met you. People are getting really parasocial in these comments, which I guess is probably going to be a problem later. Congratulations. I cannot believe. Back-to-back episodes we're doing fucking subscriber milestones. Whenever you feel the loneliness crushing you, or when you're anxious, or if you just need to cry. I don't think I'd watch a streamer to cry. Just come on down to my channel, and I'll be waiting here for you with a smile. Isn't that sweet? Look, she winked and everything, guys. She's basically a real angel. Your smile is bright enough to illuminate the hearts of all 100K of us. Okay, the first wink was endearing. Now it's just weird. I know what it feels like to have nothing and no one. Yeah, don't we all? I skipped school a lot, so I didn't have any friends. Only the people online cared about what I had to say. Oh, man. I feel that. Go to school. It's too late, dude. She's fucking graduating age, I assume. Can we be friends, please? Don't be parasocial. I didn't know angels had to go to school, too. Dude's building into the lore. I was bullied a lot at school for being so cute and pretty, too. Jealousy is a disease. Look at this smug bitch. I also got made fun of for being socially awkward and stupid and messed up in the head. How was your life that shit, lol? You'd be surprised. Dude, school is a fucking nightmare. Especially high school. It's like the most brutal influx of people you'll ever meet. So I know how it feels, and now I want to be here for anyone that needs it. As long as you have faith in me, I will find you within the darkness. Well, isn't that just sweet? Next stop, 1 mil, let's go. I wonder if that is going to be the next milestone, or if she'll do a 500K. Oh! Guess this makes you an archangel now, haha. The stream broke a little bit. Remember, you're never alone. Bless. Did we get fucking DDoSed or something? Like, what the fuck happened there? Dude, streaming seems so fucking stressful. I'd like to try it at some point, but not anytime soon. Damn! 81,000 from a fucking thank you stream? That goes hard. That goes really hard. I can't promise to save everyone because that would be a lie, but if just one person can be saved by my presence, then I would say it was worth descending to the internet. If my smile could grant souls salvation, then I will keep smiling for all the viewers on the other side of the screen. That's nice, but you need to get a lot less loving. And very quickly as well. Oh shit, we are doing another celebration. P-chan, guess how many subscribers Kangel has now? Drumroll please. Da-da-da-da-da-da, or however you write the sound. Ta-da! It's 250K. Woo, yeah. Geez, those nerds out there must really love me, huh? But man, having so many fans is so much fun. I can post anything and they'll respond and say how cute I am and stuff. It's doing wonders for my self-esteem, lol. It's really sinking in that I'm achieving something with my life. Feels better than any drug I've taken. Might talk about drugs and happiness on my next stream or something. Feeling vulnerable right now. Drugs and happiness, celebrating 250,000. That's nuts. That's fucking wild. Dude, back-to-back. Back-to-back milestones is crazy. I really need to bring her affection down. Do drugs bring the affection down? No. Okay. I mean, I know the internet will, but I need something that'll, like, tank affection. Well, we can post here, and then we can post, or we can vanity search. That'll bring it down a little bit, I guess. Sometimes you can see those silver pill package thingies on Kangel's floor when she's streaming. Everyone and their mom seems to be a fan of Kangel these days. How long till they hop off the bandwagon, though? Oh, Kangel had no friends. Me too. We could be friends. That's called parasocial. When I vanity search, I often see people posting like, I wish I could just quit my job and watch Kangel's videos all day. I wish I could grant their wish for them. I want to become a giant monster and destroy the city for them. But I also want to, like, fight the other bad monsters so people will think I'm one of the good ones, even though I just, like, flattened half their city. Nerd Talk, Angel Talks. That's a really funny idea to get Nerd Talk as a topic. If you got some nice messages for me, make sure you tag them with hashtag InternetAngel. I'll be sure to look through all of them. I need to see every single post that's saying good stuff about me. I'm going to print them all out and frame them. No, this is called having a toxic relationship with your internet fans. You can't do that. That's bad for your mental health. Oh yeah, I can't believe you're still with me. Is it because I'm just that cute? OMG. I am the best. OMG again. Fair enough. Alright, and then we can post here, which will also ruin our affection. That's a cool post. I always liked ASCII art. It always looked really appealing to me. Thank you all so much for the support. It's really interesting seeing what people of all ages and genders think of my streams. My streams are for anyone and everyone. And everyone to enjoy, so I hope you'll all continue to support me. I thought about this while surfing the net. LeMayo, who says that anymore? But don't you ever get curious about what cringy things people have done online in the past? I reckon I could turn my past cringe into content or something. That's a good idea, but ugh, to be honest, I don't really want to do it. Just thinking about it again makes me want to die, but the suffering is what makes it interesting, so I guess I gotta... Being a streamer is so hard. I don't know where my cringe shit is from previous internet activity, but I'm sure it's out there. Also, I think we lost followers. Am I wrong about that? My comments are always a lawless wasteland, so I always have to keep going in and deleting shit. But even though the work is hard, it's all worth it in the end. As if, Lamau, these kids can fuck off if they're just gonna come and start shit. See, me personally, I haven't gotten a whole lot of, like, hate comments. I haven't made it yet, according to Kangel over here. But, the only comments I'll delete are, like, spam or promotion. I see you. Like, leave all the hate you want. I don't care. You know, P-chan, I've always really clank, 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 sound of a train rushing past. What? Is there a stream that will tank affection? Yes. But on integrity. Is there a stream that doesn't involve being sexy that will tank affection? Really? That's the only option I have? Oh, man. That's really unfortunate. I need kind of a low-stress stream. Unfortunately, fucking none of them are low-stress. The lowest stress one we have is this one. Or the, this one, but... Let's do this one for now. I think that should work. Because this won't stress us out too much, and then we can try and knock affection more tomorrow. I'm such an idiot. I thought high affection would be good. I bet I could guess what thought experiment every nerd out there would like. It's Schrodinger's cat. I like the nerd streams. I guess it goes to prove that the streams you want to do most of the time aren't going to gain you views, unfortunately. It basically talks about how when a cat is put in a box with some toxic gas, what a lovely topic for stream, there's a 50-50 chance that it could be either dead or alive before the box is opened. Scary. Probably doesn't know shit. We're also not getting as many hate comments, which is nice. I thought this game was going to be overloaded with, like, hate and shit. As long as it's unopened and the cat is not observed, it is in a state where it is both alive and dead. Poor kitty. It could be both dead and alive for you too, Angel. Oh, I could be both dead and alive for you too, Angel. I was like, what does that mean? I want a cat. Cats are nice. I like cats. One act of observation can determine reality. That's how powerful seeing and knowing is. Scary, huh? I wish I never learned about this. What the fuck? It's scary. Nah, you can stay. If there's someone you like or stan, don't get too attached. She's right. If this is going where I think it is, you don't know who people are behind the screen. The scream? The stream. The screen. I meant to say stream and screen at the same time. It turned into scream. Who knows what might happen if you observe a reality you wish you'd never seen. Some things are just better left up in the air. Ignorance is bliss and all, right? Yes and no. I mean, I guess some things makes that an innate yes, so sure. Kangel is a real angel. See, you'll never know that, because you haven't observed her in person. Seeing you is like instant dopamine. I wish I could get that happy from watching a streamer. I know I sound like a broken record, but you are so cute. See, this is the thing, though. People don't care about the content as much as they care about just the streamer, which is unfortunate about these, like, passion streams. Let's have a look-see. She seems to be gaining people who are just interested in her looks. Poor kitty. But it's fine. It's just a thought experiment, not a real one. Although, was there ever a real Schrodinger's cat experiment? And poisoning cats and trapping them in boxes is bad. If I see anyone doing that, I'll punch them. I love cats. Ahaha, you weren't listening at all, were you? You get an F. That's funny. That's really funny. Bless. I'm glad the comments are nice, though. Whether I become a top streamer or stay average is not certain. It's all up to the support you guys give me, so love me until your heart bursts. Got Kangel Blessed LeMayo tattooed on my arm. Christ. Thank you, Kangel. You were the only thing I get up and go to my shitty shithole office and do my soulless, soul-sucking garbage work for. The fans who like pure cinnamon roll Kangel would probably flip out if they saw my private lol. Ignorance truly is bliss. Yeah, you're your own Schrodinger's cutie experiment. Look at you. Alright, boy. So we need more things that are gonna make you hate me. Which right now is gonna be this. And then we need to tank our stress. It's really tempting to sleep, but I want to try and maintain our streak. So let's post here. Oh my god, I just found out that an author I've liked ever since I was a kid watches my streams. This is like a dream come true. It's moments like these that make you so glad you started streaming. I love scary and strange stories, and the internet is full of them. That's why it's so good. I do too. There's something about mystery, especially when it's wrapped in horror, that's really special. I like to do a lot of deep digging on net lore and stuff. I think urban legends that start on the internet are so much fun. Like anything goes, love living in the 21st century. We all need a bit of horror and spookiness in our lives. I think I'll talk about it in my next stream. I hope everyone enjoys it as much as I do. And to start off, I'll begin with something super relevant to what I do. A mysterious figure in my stream. Are you going to talk about me? Am I the horror entity of your stream? I'm happy that one of my favorite authors messaged me, but when I replied, he was like, do you want to do video call sometime? The disappointment I felt when I found out that my childhood idol is a thirsty simp. Man, am I right? That's fucking sad. That's really fucking sad. AA, dude, fucking Alcohol Anonymous posting on /ass over here. You still love me too much. And you're way too stressed. Which really makes these tempting, because this will tank my stress without boosting my affection. But integrity. I don't know if, go big or go home. That's crazy. I don't know if I want to fall back on that. I mean, it really is the only option I have that's going to not boost affection, because I could hang out, but that's not going to drop my stress enough. Fuck it. I'm sorry. We're put in a corner. That's a scary amount. Here we go. Are you sure you want to proceed? You'll miss streaming at night. No. Never mind then. Will this one also make me miss stream? Well, it doesn't matter because that doesn't reduce stress enough, so I might miss stream anyway. What we could do is we could play game today, do our 250k stream today, which won't give us stress. Then we could do this tomorrow at a time where it won't make us miss stream. I think that'll work. I hope. We're gonna find out. God, why are these demon negotiations so hard? Are they fucking high? Maybe I should get high too. Oh, wait until tomorrow. Also, is that a fucking SMT reference? Crazy. What if we actually lived in a simulation or game? I think if you've been online enough, you've thought about this at least once. Certainly have. I'd hate to live in a dating sim. All I've got going for me is my face. No one would play my route. Or I'd be an evil girl boss who gets arrested for something or other. That's pretty cool in its own way, though. Everyone's had these kind of fantasies before, right? Maybe I could talk about it in my next stream. The 5-minute hypothesis. No, I agree with that. I have thought about it, too. My route would be so fucking boring if I was in a dating sim. And then, yeah, all of these are going to just immediately max out our stress. Except this one. So we're going to do this one. And tomorrow, drugs. Lots of drugs. Because I need drastic change to either affection or stress. I hit 250k. I'm amazing, outstanding, and super cute. It's time to party. So hopefully we have one for 500k as well. I feel like at this point, oh, wait, 14 days and you hit 250,000? That's nuts. Also, I realize that these probably aren't spam. It's probably just a representation of viewers saying, hi, we got DDoSed again. I feel like at this point, all we're doing is milestone streams. Hehe. So anyway, this is my milestone stream. I brainstormed for ages, and I settled on drugs. Drugs? I don't think this is legal. No, you can talk about drugs on videos and streams. You just can't do them. That sure was a turn. Anyone else take drugs here, lol? This bitch crazy. Some of you may have already noticed, but I get a little out of it occasionally. Well, called it. That is crazy. I'd stick my dick in this crazy. Alright, bro. This is why I love her. Wait, hold on. Would this be the same? Sometimes I take drugs to help me out up there. And sometimes I stream while I'm under the influence. You should... That's fucking crazy. And sometimes things get a little bit out of hand. But that's how things have always been for me. That's fucking crazy. But like, canonically, we haven't done that. You can tell me whatever's troubling you. Stop trying to be parasocial. Angel, you good. She doesn't look good. Around the time I stopped going to school, I became so stressed about my future that I could never sleep. Dude, I'm fucking... This is wild. My doctor gave me all sorts of pills, and I realized that I would feel really good whenever I took some. This is not a good message to be sending. And I just started taking more and more as time went by. They were like my shortcut to happiness. No, that is not good. Did you stop? Does this all come to the happy conclusion that you fucking stopped? I mean, why not, right? All I had to do was take these tiny little things, and I'd be at the top of the world. But then I realized that this fake happiness was literally poisoning me. Yeah, no shit. You did it. Oh, man. Don't tell me. Is this all gonna come to the happy conclusion of she stopped? Real happiness comes from the real hormones your brain releases after you work hard to accomplish something real. And now that I'm celebrating something that I've earned for myself after so much hard work, don't tell me you're coming to the conclusion. I can say that I feel happy, more than I've ever felt on drugs. Well, isn't that lovely? Tomorrow's gonna be an interesting day. We poppin' the biggest bottles. That's fucking wild. I'll send you super chats once I get my paycheck. I don't like when people say things like that to streamers. Dude, spend your fucking paycheck on yourself. I think pursuing real happiness is the way to live. I was so anxious and drugged up, but now I'm out here living my life. Oh, man. I wish you happiness. I don't like this. I don't like where this is going. Because I know tomorrow... There's little else I love more than Kangel. I know tomorrow in this fucking game what I must do. I know what I have to do, but I don't know if I have the strength to do it. I'm sure you all have what it takes to find your happiness. So go on and live a happy life. Promise me. Oh, man. Now let's shoot for 500k. Yeah, hopefully we get, like, halfway. Well, we're already above halfway there, but hopefully we get halfway to halfway there after this stream. It'd be nice to, it'd be nice if that's another milestone stream I could do, because these milestone streams are fucking carrying my 14-day streaming streak. Thanks for the comfy stream, bless. I don't know if I'd call admitting to previous drug addiction comfy, but certainly is a stream. I'm still doing a lot of learning about myself, so I might act up here and there, but I think that I'll be okay as long as I remember the happiness that I felt today. No matter how rough the road gets, I won't give up on my dream of reaching 1 mil. Take a look at this fan art I drew. That's also adorable. Shout out to the fan artists who helped with this game, because that's such a cool feature. I got so many super chats, I'm just going to use it a little bit of it on myself. We can go shopping tonight and buy whatever we like and be happy together. Oh, man. My silver award for getting 100,000 subscribers is here. Pretty good for someone who just started out like me. Hehehe. If I keep this up, I'll become a legendary streamer in no time. I'll get even bigger, and next year we can move into a fancy condo and go laugh at the people who live below us. Ain't that the dream? Click to give me head pats. Content warning. The rest of this video contains topics like self-harm, drug abuse, and suicide. If those are sensitive topics for you, I recommend clicking off this video now. Hey, cut me. Come on, don't be scared. Excuse me? No. No, we're not doing this. I don't like this. No. I refuse. We could do something else with our time. Do I have to fucking do this? Is there no other option? There's no. I don't like that. Listen to the head pats. I don't think I have a fucking choice, do I? Well, here we go. Kids, don't try this at home. Oh, that's so fucked. Oh, that's so fucked. Why do so many people say such mean things to me? I'm doing my best out there. What are you trying to achieve? Are you trying to make me cut? Maybe I will if you keep sending me hate. I already do cut though, lol. I'm fine. It looks painful, but I promise it's nothing. The pain my wrists feel is really nothing compared to what I feel deep inside. Jesus. I mean, I knew this game was gonna get dark, but fucking hell. Oh, man. Oh, are we just doing a stream? That's not a good idea. That's really not a good idea. I was gonna, like, sleep today or something. Oh, no. You know, some girls just can't help but cut themselves into the night. Is this a fucking canon event, or... I can't do anything about this. This ain't good. For all sorts of reasons. For attention, as a cry for help, because it soothes their brain. It's complicated. Oh, man. Dude, this is not the kind of stream you should do. This is a bad idea, Kangel. There's no way other people will be able to truly understand your pain and sadness. That how it be, unfortunately. Dude, your fucking love was maxed, like, 3 days ago. We all have things that make us upset, so I never judge. Oh, boy. Can you stream like normal and not whatever this is? I mean, yeah, that's probably better. Nothing matters, and you don't care that you feel so apathetic. All you want to do is disappear. And you're unable to forgive yourself for living such a horrid and ugly existence. This is just how she is sometimes. I take screenshots of Kangel whenever she gets depressed like this and put them all in a folder. That's fucked up. Well, I mean, I knew this was going to take a dark turn, but... Christ alive. We just, like, yesterday you were talking about how happy you were. Anyway, I guess what I'm trying to say is that if you see someone who's hurt, please be nice to them. To be kind is to understand, so please take the time to understand others. Be someone who can save a life. Bless. That's a good message to send, but for a very, very bad reason. Wow. Please ask for help from others, especially when things get too unbearable. That's not you being weak, it takes a huge amount of courage to reach out. I heard that Kangel dropped out of middle school. Shouldn't you be studying instead of being a MeTuber? Interested in real estate? But don't DM Kangel with your problems, because dealing with them is a pain. Wow. Alright, well, I was not expecting self-destruction to be how we ended this episode, but... Hey, do you think it's okay for me to keep living like this? What's wrong? Just thinking about stuff. I was just wondering if anyone would even miss me if I were gone. They don't have to watch me. They can just go watch some other streamer, right? No way. You're just saying that. Why the fuck would I just say that? Hey, do you really like me for me and not because I'm pretty? Well, duh. I see. Yeah, of course. What do people even like about me? You're everything. As if. No one wants a factory defect like me. I feel like I shouldn't be allowed to live. Please live. Don't say that. Staying alive is so painful. Do you love me? Yes, I love you. I love you too. Is she gonna just 180? Do you really love me? Do you love me? Do you love me? Yes, I really love you. I love you too, P-chan. Ugh, what should I do? We need to just... Jesus Christ. We need to spin back to, like, the other timeline and be like, hey, this is what happened when I raised your affection too high. Do your best in life. Like, how? That's so vague. I don't know, man. I was feeling really awful about everything, but after talking with P-chan, I feel like I can keep going. P-chan bullies me sometimes and can be really flaky, but it's times like this where I remember that I really do love P-chan. Whew. That is quite the bridge from last night, but that will be a discussion. Nope. That'll be a discussion for tomorrow. We'll give her the headbats today, though. So on that scary note, we're going to end this episode here and apparently start next episode with head pads. If you are struggling with anything at all, reach out to someone or find some healthy way to manage it. I guess maybe lore dumping isn't the best way to conclude an episode like this, but that's part of why I make these videos. It's just to fill in time, and I find it as a way to relax and de-stress. Something to do to fill my brain so it isn't so clouded with negativity and poor energy. It's a healthy way for me to vent personally. So if you can find that healthy way to vent for you, please do. And if you can't, always reach out to professional help. But thank you so much for watching. I'm really enjoying this game for everything that it is. The message it's sending and the way it presents itself is really compelling to me. The style of it's very fun when you get used to it and becomes less overwhelming and more impactful. So thank you so much for watching, and I still don't have an outro. Or maybe we won't be recording this. Hello.